Smartphones are a part of our everyday lives, but this is no ordinary smartphone. It changes everything. When I'm ready to use it, all I have to do is flip it open, and I get a full-size 6.7-inch screen with hardly any bezel. With this phone, we've done the impossible and created ultra-thin glass that folds. Now, you might think that a foldable glass would be brittle, but this glass is built to last, and it protects your screen from scratches. It's so durable, you can fold and unfold your phone over 200,000 times. We pushed mobile engineering to its limit to create this device, and none of it would have been possible without our new one-of-a-kind hideaway hinge. Oh yes, the hinge is the backbone of any folding phone. It quite literally holds the whole thing together, and it also prevents particles like dust and sand from getting into the phone and damaging the display. If you're watching YouTube and you want to leave a comment, you can watch on the top half of your screen and comment on the bottom. You can see for yourselves, we custom built a whole new mobile experience to take advantage of this unique form factor.
Clip, crack, bang, flop, zip, shabam, pop, flop.
The Galaxy Z Flip is a new kind of device to kick off a new decade of Samsung innovation, and we can't wait to see what you do with it. It can be yours from February the 14th, and it's available starting at $1,380. We have a lot to show you today, and we are just getting started.
So last year, when they launched the Samsung Fold, I would say that was their kind of first big attempt at doing a smartphone with a foldable screen. To be fair, it wasn't commercially launched yet when they hit all those hitches. And so I think this time around, they worked out a lot of those kinks, or hopefully they worked out a lot of those kinks beforehand, before launching. And then 2 more points on that, right? So a year ago, they launched at a very high price point, right? Ultra high tier. And what you have now is still very high tier, but relative to, again, the Samsung Fold from last year, the Z Flip is, again, relative, much more affordable, but again, still in the very high tier. As far as success goes, I think it's still a little bit too early to say. Not only for the device itself, but for flip devices in general. I think it's still trying to find a market, find applications that are valuable to end users, whether you are a professional, enterprise business user, prosumer, or general consumer.
Now we're on the 3rd generation. I do think there's a little bit of carryover for people saying, oh, those phones have issues. And I think once you see more in the wild and your friends have them, I think it's going to go over quite well. And Samsung needs to deliver on this one like they did in version 2 of the Fold. Compared to the Flip, it's really more about style and being smaller as opposed to being larger. It's more convenient. You can fold it and stick it in your pocket or your purse.
Thank you. Thank you. From March 6th, you can get a Galaxy S20 of your own, starting at $999.